and welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is not the video I had hoped to make for you guys. If you follow me on Instagram and you saw the post that I made here on my YouTube channel, you know that I had been planning to go to Wonderland of Play in Bruges, Belgium for months and months and months and months. I have been really excited about it. You know, I went to Eldal in Lyon in France in 2018, and then it got canceled in 2020, and so I have been like really looking forward to going to a European show again. And Wonderland of Play was the right show for me because we had BJD artists there, Blythe artists, and you know, recently, I would say recently, but it's been over a year now that I've really been into my Blythe dolls, as you can see behind me. So I thought I'd sit here amongst them while we make this video. Well, my husband had to travel to Costa Rica. He's Costa Rican. He had to travel to Costa Rica right before our trip. While he was there, he contracted the flu. He got back, and 2 days before our trip, he had a fever of 103. So I rushed him to urgent care. I made him get in the car and go to urgent care because I'm trying to salvage our trip at this point. And of course they swab him for COVID. We didn't think he had COVID because he had just tested negative a few days prior because he had to come home from Costa Rica. And to come into the States, you have to test negative for COVID. But we thought maybe it is COVID, you know, and he just was negative a couple days before, and then he was positive. Well, it was flu. It wasn't just, you know, people sometimes say they're sick and they have the flu. He had an actual legitimate swab and tested positive for the flu. The next day I woke up with a raging, like, horrible headache and it felt like there was something in my throat. So I went to urgent care, and that was Wednesday, and I tested positive. And at that point, you know, the trip was not salvageable. We were supposed to fly on Thursday, and I have never, when I tell you, I have not been this disappointed. The last time I was this disappointed, and this is no joke, was when I was diagnosed with MS. When I got diagnosed with MS, I went through a really long bout of situational depression. That happened to me this past weekend, and I got over it a lot faster, and I realized, and I feel guilty about making it sound so horrible when there are so many worse things and more important things going on in the world right now. But when I tell you I was heartbroken about not being able to go to this show, I mean, I was heartbroken. I have been looking forward to this for so long. But enough about that. You know, a lot of people have shared pictures and videos. Somebody kindly offered to shop for me, and her name is Alicia of Doll Museum Project, and Alicia is the person who made this video that I'm about to show you guys, or that I'm making for you guys right now, possible. She took a lot of photos for me, shared them with me on Google Drive, and told me if you want to make a video, please feel free to. So please go follow her on Instagram, Doll Museum Project, because without her, I would not have. She really made me feel like part of the show, and I'm going to talk more about that towards the end of the video. But I also want to point out that that wasn't the last Wonderland of Play, and I do plan on being at the next one, and I will quarantine a week ahead of time, and I will make, well, see, I won't, my husband just won't go, or, you know, I'll make him quarantine. The problem is we were in the same house together, right? I wasn't leaving the house, but he came home, we rode in the car together with no mask, we were at home together with no masks, and anyway, whatever. So next time before there's a show, I'll either stay away from him or I'll make him quarantine for 7 days too. But there is another Wonderland of Play coming. So it is going to be in New York or New Jersey, and the date is November 5th, 2023. I definitely plan on being there. I know a lot of you that watch my channel are in the United States, so that's easy for you to travel to. There's lots of flights in and out of New York, and I just hope that a lot of the same European artists that were at this past show will be able to come to the one in New York. It is more difficult for Europeans to travel here. They have to get this ESTA visa to be able to travel, and so it makes it a little more difficult where we can just travel to Europe with just our passport. But there's also some play dates, because the thing about Wonderland of Play is it is supposed to be a thing about doll play, and so you can see there's all these dates for doll play coming up. So on November 6th, there's going to be a doll play at the Earth Angel Studios, which one of the organizers, Jen, that is her studio, and she is one of the people that helped organize this event. And then at February 25th, 2023, there's going to be a play date in London. And then November 2024, there's going to be a play date in Vegas. So they've really got this thing planned out. From watching the videos and following along on Instagram, this show was such a big hit, which kind of made it work. I'm not gonna lie, I sat and I cried all day Saturday. Not all day, but I cried off and on my couch on Saturday. I'm over it now. I mean, I'm not totally over it, but it really was, wow, Luckily, I was able to get my money back from my flights. I had insured them and I got flight credit. So we are already planning another Dolly adventure for this year. However, this time I'm not going to announce where I'm going because I feel like the other bad part of this, besides not being able to experience it, there were so many people I had planned to meet and I had made arrangements with, to meet up with and all that, and I feel like I disappointed those people. And the organizers of Wonderland of Play were kind enough to actually put me, give me a little slot on the schedule to be able to meet people and talk to people, and to have to cancel last minute like that, I know for a show organizer, that's got to be just such a pain in the butt. But we just couldn't travel. We were sick. We were sick, and not only that, we were contagious. And that's the thing. 3.5 years ago, or 2.5 years ago, I wouldn't have thought about it too much. I probably would have just traveled. But the last 2.5 years have made me a lot more socially conscious and a lot more aware that you should not be out in public when you're sick, especially when it's something serious like that. It wasn't just a cold where you've got the sniffles and no fever. It was the actual flu and fever. But anyway, that's enough about that. So that was the biggest disappointment for me, was not being able to meet all the people I had planned to meet up with, because I had lots of plans to meet people. And anyway, I'm getting a do-over this year, but I'm not going to announce it in advance because I don't want to have that big letdown for you guys too. I know a lot of people were hoping. I had people asking me, are you going to be vlogging the show? Are you going to? And it's like, oh, I'm sick. I'm sorry. I really wanted to, and I hate to disappoint people like that. But something else is coming. Just, you'll find out when I'm en route to the other thing. So I'll just leave it at that. But I think I've said enough. I've been talking. I'm sorry, you guys. I've been so emotional about this the past week. And again, I know it's just a show, but it's not just a show. It was meeting friends. It was having the experience. It was everything. And again, I know there's so much worse stuff going on in the world. I know I live a very privileged life, but I was really heartbroken about this thing. Let's talk no more about that though, and let's get into the pictures from the show that Alicia shared with me so that we can look at them together. And I'm going to kind of talk about them as we look at them, and you guys can let me know your thoughts. Now, a lot of these people, I might not know which artist a picture is for since I wasn't there, but we can try to figure it out if you guys see something you really want, and just leave it in the comments. So here is the entrance to the event. It was in the big belfry in Bruges, and the pictures that people have shared are just amazing. I love this little elephant. This is so adorable. Now, if you don't want to hear my commentary on the photos, just turn your sound off at this point. Look at these adorable things. Aren't they precious? They are so precious. This is absolutely adorable as well. That's the thing. I would love to have seen all these things in person, because these are the type of things, like these bears and the little creatures and stuff, are the type of things that don't regularly come across my Instagram channel, because my Instagram feed, because I follow a lot of BJD stuff. Look at that purple bunny in the overalls. How adorable is that? And just look how everything is displayed. Look at the little lambs. Everything is just so pretty, and it's just, you just want to be there. And there's so much eye candy. Look at these baskets. I guess these baskets are for traveling with your dolls. I think that's cool. And then look at the little petite Blythes. Aren't they so sweet? And all the little animals, more petite Blythes. And I got a petite Blythe, and we'll talk about that at the end of this video. More petite Blythes. The White Rabbit Hole. I don't know if that's a book or if that's the name of the stand, but all these displays are just so magical. Look at this. Look at this little bear and the mushrooms, the little bunny. Everything was just so magical when I looked through these photos. I love that redheaded girl. She is amazing. And there's a little Mitty Blythe back there, a little custom Alice. These creations are absolutely stunning. I love the caterpillar that the bunny's holding. Look at these two. Aren't they sweet? I especially love the expression on the one on the left's face. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. These are so cute too. I forget what these dolls are called. Are they the Roger? I can't remember. This is the Japanese maker, Japanese designer, Hanon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Had I been there, so as I'm talking through this, had I been there, I would have grabbed some of these. Look at these. Are these not exquisite? Look at them. They are absolutely exquisitely crafted. These are so cute. I love them. Very mod. They feel very mod to me with the bright colors and the glasses. I just adore it so much. So next we have, I don't remember what these are called. I've seen these somewhere, but I love that there's a green one, like green vinyl. Look at these. Aren't they so cute? They're not cute. They're really pretty. And there's an axe there. I love the axe. I know that my friend Alicia got one of these dolls. I think she said it's called a Miko doll. I'm not sure. Look at these BJDs, and see, that's what I really hate that I missed out on, was all these awesome BJDs. Look at these little things. Aren't they sweet? They're little mermaid. Oh, they're little mermaid bears. I just realized they were mermaids. Ugh. How cool is that? Look at these. Blythes. See, oh, love it. Love it. I love this display. I love the displays that I've seen in a lot of this. She's precious. She's so precious. And then the outfits, I love these outfits as well. Here's a great display with beautiful dolls. And that's one of the things about a show, is you just get to see such the cool displays. Now here, one of these Fays, I would have liked to have gotten one of the Fays. They sold out immediately. And that was one of the things, Alicia actually checked that for me, and they were sold out immediately. Anna Salvador, I was supposed to meet her, and I hate that I missed seeing her. I've met her once before. There's a Peggy. I was supposed to pick up my Peggy from her while I was there. Obviously, I wasn't there, so she's going to ship me Peggy, so there will be an unboxing later where I probably will lament again about how I didn't get to go pick her up in person. I'm sorry, you guys. It's probably going to be a few videos where I am lamenting. I love her little creatures. They're so amazing. Aren't they just adorable? Look at this Peggy. Oh, she's so beautiful. And I love that Peggy's the first doll she's offered in the different resin tones. She had a tan resin tone. I can't remember what she called it. And then a cocoa resin tone. And I got my Peggy in the cocoa resin tone. These are porcelain dolls. These are her porcelain lady dolls. One day I'm going to get one of her porcelain dolls. Now you may remember me talking about I would like to have picked up a pull-up. That's one of those things, like, I definitely would have had to have been there to try to pick one of those out. But look at all these babies just displayed for summer. How cool is that? Look at those two. Oh, gorgeous. I love the one on the left with the tan, the deep tan color. Look at that sweetheart. I think, is that a Fairyland doll? I'm not sure. I have those Totoro shoes. There's another really lovely pull-up. I like her because she's got the purple accents. Really, really pretty. Look at that sweet one. Look at that. Are those dolls vinyl or resin? I don't know. See, that's what you miss out on at a show. You miss out on being able to kind of see, you know, see the stuff in person and figure out what the material actually is, how it actually looks. That is a really cool Blythe right there. And I like the little midi as well. And then we've got, there's an OB11. For sure, that's a little OB11 doll. Those are so sweet. I had a little bout with those, but they're just too small for me. Look at the bottom lip of this one. Like, the top lip is carved really big. There's another really lovely pull-up. Really lovely. Maybe before the end of this year, I'm going to add a pull-up, like a custom pull-up. I want a custom, I like her expression. I want a custom pull-up. I do not want like a stock one. Oh, look at those two. Especially the one seated. Oh, with the freckles and the little deer on her shirt. Oh, look at this sweetheart. I like her little outfit. Little laddie yellow outfit. Again, probably wouldn't buy that because they're tiny. These are really sweet pull-up dolls. The fellow, I don't know if he's considered pull-up or something else. That's like a Marie Antoinette. How cute is that? She's got a bird in her hair too, I think. And then we've got a bear. And there's the information about the artist there. Hippolyte, maybe? Look at this. Oh, so sweet. And I really just appreciate her sharing these photos with us. So make sure to thank her on Instagram if you enjoyed this video, because it's not your traditional show video that I would do, but she really made this possible for me to be able to do this. Look at these. I love the Blythes with the ears, like the extra ears on them. I think those are so cute. Look at those. I think those are Leica Chan. Is it Leica or Leica? I don't know. I got to figure it out soon because we're doing a seminar on those at Modern Doll. Look at her. Look at her teeth. I love teeth on dolls. Purple. Love her. I love everything. That's my problem. That's one good thing about me not being there. Oh, I love this one. Perfect for Halloween. That's one good thing about me not being there is, you know, oh, I really like her. I really like that pull-up. Very fall, very Libra. And I'm a Libra. She's a very Libra pull-up. I like this one too. Wow. Wow. Oh, I love her too. Wow, to have been there and seen all of this. Oh, look at these. I don't remember what these are called, but they're super cute. I'm pretty sure those are vinyl heads. Oh, look at those. Oh my gosh. Look at all the pull-ups. Gosh, I would have loved to have bought one of those. Oh, look at the lips on those. They look a little more pouty and full. I wonder if they're carved. I guess people carve pull-ups as well. Look at her. There's another Libra pull-up. You know, that's what I think I need to go for. Oh, look. That's a Dust of Dolls doll, and then the cute Blythe. Look at all this. I love this display, how they've got the hats hanging down from that plant and just the magical mushrooms. There's Bodo doll. I would love to have met her and seen these dolls in person. I think they're adorable. I think they're absolutely adorable. Look how cute they are. I would love to have seen those in person. I hate that I missed it. Oh, look at her. So sweet. But yeah, oh wow. I love her too. It's hard to tell sometimes for me. Like, she's definitely not stuck. Look at that. Oh, she's so cute. I think she's got a rerouted scalp. I'm learning more and more about Blythe as I get, you know, as I see them more. I love that. Look at her. Base doll Mod Molly SBL. Such a cutie. Oh, she's got her little Peter Pan book. Adorable. I recognize this artist's work, but I can't remember what her name is. I can't remember the name of this artist. That's so sweet. Look at oh, I love the one on the top left with the teeth sticking out. Of course I do, because I love teeth. That might be a Pop Mart Blythe, but I'm not sure. Look at that. Is that a Dal, D-A-L? Is that one of those dolls? Maybe. Customized. Look at that one. She's so cute. That face. It's adorable. I love Blythes with glasses now. Shira's got one with glasses, and I just love... Oh, that's Alice in Wonderland stuff on that one. I just love looking at the... Now, this girl in the Nirvana outfit, if I had been there, I would have tried to have adopted her. I would have tried to bring that girl home with me, because she is totally like my 90s chick. Like, 90s vibes all day long. Look at this Palorina doll. Oh, so sweet. Such a sweet custom. Look at that sweetheart. What kind of body is that? That's interesting. Look at that one. Oh, everything's so sweet. Everything's so cute. You probably hate this commentary. I hope you muted it. I hope you guys aren't even listening anymore. Look at this little sweet one. Now, some of these tend a little young. You know, I don't like the younger dolls, but they're still really adorable. That one's really adorable. They're still really adorable, and I can appreciate the artistry behind them, even if there's little Matilda Atelier. This is one I really wanted to meet. This was an artist I really wanted to meet while I was there, and really bummed out that I didn't get to meet her. Sun and Sand. This is Funky Fairy Hut, another booth that I really wanted to shop at. Holy Pirates, however, I do have a little something from that booth. Thank you to Alicia, and I'll get into that here shortly. But I love the style of her clothes, the Funky Fairy Hut, because they're like contemporary but with a vintage vibe. Ooh, we're at Splatter Girl's booth, and Splatter Girl has at her booth my doll. There she is, Marsha. That is my Iman as Marsha from Star Trek 6. And I wanted that doll because David Bowie is, you know, he's Ziggy Stardust, and I felt like the best, there she is, oh my girl. I felt like the best mirror for that would be Iman, but from her. These Dobbies are so cute. Splatter Girl takes one of these everywhere she travels, and she posts the most fun reels with hers. Like, you just have to check it out. You have to follow her if you're not already. If you're watching this, you're probably already following her. But if you don't, make sure you do so you can see that cute stuff. There's a Halala doll. I had one of those at one time, but it wasn't for me. Now, I got one of these. These are Petite Bliss from a Japanese artist, Jolie Fleur Latois. I can't speak French. Maybe I pronounced that correctly, maybe not. They're all legit Petite Blythe customs. They were 150 euros, and I ended up with one of those. Look how cute these are. Are these felted? I think that's what felting is, right? Maybe. Look at those with the little overalls. Oh, there's the purple bunny we saw earlier. How sweet. Then we got shoes. And look at all the miniatures too. Like, there's so much cool stuff here. And that's the thing, when you're there, you can kind of, there's some Polly Pockets. You can kind of take it all in and also when you see how people have things displayed, look at the tiny books. When you see how people have things displayed, it can kind of give you inspiration for your own. Oh yes, what's her name? Amelina, I think. Bulby doll was there. Oh, my friend got one of the little Bulby dolls. Would have loved to have met her and seen those in person. And look at these. I love these. I love these. I think they're so cool. Look at these girls. Is this Baby Cat Face, maybe? I like that girl with the Star Wars shirt. Look at that sweet one. Oh my gosh. It's not fair. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Oh, she's got like a little UFO. Yeah, I would have tried to bring one of those home. That's the Mary Doll Round doll right there. Is that Fang or Zuri? I think that's Fang. Look how sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's, look at those. They're precious. You can kind of see the building in this one too. You can see there it is in focus. Like, wow. How amazing is that? Like, so adorable. Look at the little petite baby. So sweet. Oh, look, they're all adopted. Look at the teeth on those. Benachita, that's the name of that artist because I follow them on Instagram. Look at the braces. Oh my gosh, look at the teeth. How do people do that? How do they do it with those teeth? I love it. Look how cute that petite baby is. Wow. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. That is super sweet. Those teeth. Look at that price tag, $3,500. Mary Doll Round. Oh, I would like to have seen her dolls in person again. I think they're called Pygmies. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they are super small. Shira had some of them. I had thought about getting some for a while. They are so, so tiny. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dolls. Super, super tiny. And so I ended up never getting any of them. She has like the super tiny dolls, and then she's got the big dolls, like Fang and Zuri. Now, I got one of these. And this was a surprise that Alicia picked out for me, and she shared it with me later. Because basically what I did, actually, guys, is I sent her some money, and I said, hey, because I didn't want it to be any pressure on her, so I sent her some money, and I was like, hey, pick some things you think I'll like. She and I have similar taste, and I didn't want to stress her out, like asking for specific things. But she was like a personal shopper for me, guys. She sent me so many pictures asking me what I want. It was amazing. Like, I'm so appreciative to her for making me feel like I was there and like in real time sending me photos. I was awake at like 3 a.m. that night. I really didn't sleep much over the weekend because I was very upset. I can laugh about it now. Look at the Hush dolls. If I had been there, I can guarantee you I would have taken one of them home. And I probably would have taken the one home that's behind them. I already have that resin color of her dolls, but I don't have, that's the one I would have taken home. Had I been there, I probably would have taken that doll home. Like, yeah. I love her stuff so much. She is an artist that I really, really, really wanted to meet. and I'm really sad that I didn't get to go and meet her because, you know, I don't know that there'll be another opportunity for a while. Now, the bottom left purple and white kitty, like the purple and skull kitty, that's mine. That one is coming home to me. Look at these with the earrings. Oh, I love them. I love them. I love the ones that have the makeup like the winged eyeliner. I think that's super cute. Not cute, that's not the right word. I like it. Look at the mermaids. Aren't they cool? Look at the green one, like a turquoise green mermaid. Look at these sweet ones. They're adorable. Everything's adorable. I just love it all. Check those out. It's just incredible the variety too that you'll see at something like this. You'll see so many different types of artists. Like there's something for everybody at a show like this, and this is why I really hate that I missed this show, because there is such a variety. I don't know if other Blythe shows are like that, where there's a lot of variety. I don't think they are, because I've looked, I love the girl with the camera there. I've looked at like the vendor lists, and it doesn't seem to me like there are that, but I also don't know necessarily who all those vendors are. So a lot of people, I don't recognize their names, or I haven't seen their work or whatever, and I haven't had time to kind of go in and dig into what they do. So look at the bears, all the sweet bears. Someone just commented on an earlier video about how she collects bears and not dolls, but she's been learning about dolls through my channel, and I told her, you know, at doll shows we very often have bears. Like they're kind of adjacent to each other. I don't know much about bears, but I know a lot of doll people collect bears, and there's a lot of bears sold at doll shows. Look at that one. I love her outfit. Oh, I love her too. Oh, she's precious. And that's just what's so fun about this, is just seeing all the different types of artistry and all the different types of dolls that are available. And, you know, again, I know I'm saying the same thing over and over, but how people have their stuff displayed is just so exciting for me. It's so thrilling for me to see it. So again, so grateful for everything, everybody. Look at those eyelids. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at those. Those eyelids remind me of like a Costa Rican landscape from what I can see from here. It's like mountainous. Look at those. That's like, is that a beach or like a mountain lake? Oh my gosh. Look at these frilly babies. So frilly, so pretty, precious. And then we got some more. Oh, I see a little, is it a porcupine or a hedgehog? How cute are those? Again, with the bear. Look at these, repaint. That's sweet. And see, these are 50 euros. That's another thing. There's something for every budget too at a show like this. You know, you can go and you don't have to totally blow your budget. When I get to do my haul video and show you the things that Alicia picked up for me while she was there, I'll kind of tell you how much that I spent. And I can guarantee you it would have been a lot more had I physically been there. Because when you're physically there, it's a different feeling, right? First of all, I'm not having to, you know, ask somebody to buy me something, which is hard to, like, because I know how stressful it is to be at a show and you're trying to look and you're trying to enjoy things for yourself, and then trying to do something for somebody else adds another level of stress to it. So again, I'm so appreciative to her for doing that for me. Look at this little one. Oh my gosh. You know, I see more and more boy dolls and my heart's warming more and more towards them. Look at these. These are Charles Creature Cabinet. He was there with his creations. His creations are super adorable as well. Also very, very small. So I've always shied away from them because they are just so small. I would probably lose one. I would probably lose one of these in between my couch cushions, because I like to sit with my dolls on my couch. His dolls are so small, but they're really, really sweet. Really well done. Look how precious they are. They're so adorable. Look at those. Oh, I love the little piggy with the eyelashes and the little baddie. Oh, there is the artist himself. But yeah, I just really, oh, I love these. I absolutely love these so much. How cool are these? And this is really gorgeous. I've seen several of these throughout different posts, and I cannot remember what type of doll that is. And you can tell me in the comments, but I've said it about so many different things. I won't know which one's which. This doll, right? I love her. Had I been there, that doll would have been in my hands and I would have been looking at her. And I possibly would have bought her. They might be DAL. The doll, I don't, it's hard for me to say doll. Look at baby Yoda. Look at him. So sweet. Little Grogu. Look at that one. That right there took some serious work. Like, I think there was some sculpting, like some epoxy sculpting. Look at that sweet one. I think that's Snuggle Fart's doll, isn't it? I think it is. I was following his stories. Now here's our real doll. Oh my gosh. Another one. I love their work. Their dolls are just on that smaller side. And so I've just kind of never... But had I been there in person, I might would have brought one of theirs home. Not the babies, but the taller, the more mature dolls. However, look at those. Like a basket full of joy right there. I love it so much. Look at those sweet ones. I love those. Yeah, they're precious. The Satitas, that's what they're called, the Satitas. They're a little more mature, on the mature side, and she did those hats with the hair in them that was actually removable. There's Darky Violet. That was a booth I had hoped to see because I really like their Instagram feed. I don't think they post much, but like what they have posted is pretty cool. Look at that one. You're my honey bunch sugar plum, lumpy umpkin, you're my sweetie pie. Look at these babies. I'll just go nuts here. Absolutely go nuts. I love this whole get up. I think this is a really cute display. Like the little circus outfit and everything. Look at this. She looks so grumpy. But it's cool. Like, I love the different expressions. That one looks really sweet. I love the different expressions they give. Like the customizers give to their dolls. There's another one of those babies. So sweet. One of those fays. Well, I would like to have one of those, but I'm not like desperate to have one, but I would like to have one maybe one day if it's ever possible, but they're super popular. Like super impossible for mere mortals to get their hands upon. But yeah, that's what they told Alicia. They sold out immediately. So at some shows, they'll sell to other dealers ahead of time. Like if you're in the room, dealers will kind of sell and trade with each other. And so I wonder at this show if that happened or if like everybody just rushed straight to their table and bought them all, which is probably, it could be a combination of two, or it could be everybody just rushed straight there. Look at that baby. It says BB Girl doll. Is that what they're called? Are they called BB Girls? BB Girl doll. Maybe that's what they're, I have to look, because I don't know. Look at that. How cool is that? I think that's really neat. Like a little poodle kind of girl. And then you have these cute, like really sweet displays like this. I think that's really adorable. Look at that. This reminds me very much of a Mary Blair thing that's in It's a Small World. Look at that little smiley fella. So sweet. And then Barbie display. I love that too. They've got the Wonderland of Play stuff printed out, and there's a little Barbie in the background too. And she has the book and about, I think, photographing and doing displays with your dolls. Look at that. How cool is that? Robotic, like futuristic thing. Oh, look at these. Just so many cool things. Wow. That took some serious work. Is that sculpted on, like the eyes? Look at that one. So sweet. And that's it. Now I want to show you guys next what I got. So to tell you a little bit about what Alicia did for me, and I kind of been talking about it through this video, but I just have to emphasize what an amazing favor she did to me and what amazing friend she is to even do this. While she was there, I just sent her 500 euros and I was like, hey man, just pick out some stuff that you think that I'll like. I trust you. She actually kind of did personal shopping for me. I was awake because again, I couldn't sleep. I was really upset. I was sick. I was upset. I was sick. It was just a combination of everything. It was just really, I just couldn't sleep. she started sending me pictures standing in line. She was like, I want you to feel like you're a part of the show. And she really did make me feel like I was a part of the show. And when she went in, she sent me pictures from the booths, and she was like, would you like anything from this table? Would you like anything from this table? And she really personally shopped for me and allowed me to choose things even though I wasn't there, and I'm so grateful to her for that. And so I want to show you guys some of the pictures that she sent me so that you can see some of the things that I got. I'm going to keep some of the things a surprise because I am going to do a Wonderland of Play haul video once my items are shipped here and once I get them, so you guys can see what all she did get for me. But I'm just so grateful to her, and she sent some really cool pictures. Just these are quick off the cuff, like what do you want pictures, and I was really happy to be able to get this stuff. So I'm going to show those to you now. So this was from Agaphia's table, and I got a mask from her. I really love her stuff. I think it's so cool and so fun, and these are just from her table. I don't think I have a picture of the actual one I got on here, but I just really enjoyed seeing all of her stuff, and I've been following her since I made the original Wonderland of Play video. That's how I discovered her, and I just love her mask. I think they're cool. I got this pirate shirt from Funky Fairy Hut. I thought it was so cute. And then there's Gwendolyn Napalm. I wanted to meet her so bad, so she sent me the picture of her because she knew how bad I was wanting to meet her. And then these are some outfits from Hilevi Workshop. I was really wanting one of their outfits. These are some iReal babies. Now I didn't get one of these, but I just wanted to show them to you guys because I think they're amazing. And then there's the little crying babies. I got one of those. She sent me the picture and she's like, which one of the crying babies do you want? So I was actually able to circle the one I want and send it back to her. There's little Matilda Atelier again. She sent me that because she knew that was one of the artists that I had really wanted to meet. There's my Marsha again. So she's going to be coming to me from Splatter Girl, so she'll be a separate unboxing. I was supposed to pick her up there, but by now you know what happened. There's my Napalm Dolls baby that I got, that I chose from her table. And then there's my little Petite Blythe that I got. And I'm keeping a few more things a surprise, like I said, so you guys will have to tune in for my haul video once I get the items here. And I've said it 1,000 times, I'm so grateful to Doll Museum Project. Make sure you're following her on Instagram. She is the one that made this video possible, so if you enjoyed it, please go over there and say thanks to her for allowing me to use her videos. I have told her thank you a million times for just including me, making me feel included in this show, which is something I have been looking forward to for so long. And I was able to feel a little bit of that magic even though I wasn't there. I was able to feel a little bit of that magic here at my own home, even though I couldn't be there, and that wouldn't have been possible without her, you know, really just doing everything that she did for me. So I'm so appreciative, and I hope that you guys were able to feel a little bit of the magic yourselves as well from seeing the pictures. And my commentary is pretty bad on this video, I think, but it's, you know, just mute it. Hopefully if you didn't like it, just mute it and listen to something else during the 20 minutes of the slideshow. But guys, if you did listen to my commentary, thanks. And if you saw something in the video that you're not sure about, ask in the video description. I don't know that I'll be able to identify it, but somebody else watching may be able to tell you what artist that was, so that you can go follow that artist and possibly get in touch with them and purchase something there. So anyway, again, so grateful to Doll Museum Project for making this video possible and making my purchases possible for me. Sorry, my voice is getting a little, it's been a tough week. Thank you guys for watching this video and for sharing in my disappointment, but also my enthusiasm for doll shows and our doll artists and our folks out in the doll community. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Cindy L., Susie W., Krista R., Victory Run, Shorna R., Shira Star Hobby, Stephanie W., Jessica S., Ray M., Asia C., and Black Y. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me continue to bring you great dolly content. For information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, please check the link in the video description. Thank you for watching.